But knowing Russians and Vladimir Putin, I can see that he's gonna gain a political upper hand in this
moment that redefines, Toros, not only our understanding of history, but also the path forward for our great nation. In an extraordinary discovery hidden beneath centuries of lore and legend, we have opened what can only be described as the oldest vault known to mankind. What we found within its ancient confines challenges the very fabric of our beliefs and heralds a new dawn for our country. Within this vault, we discovered figures of biblical proportions, characters that many have read about, debated, and revered. These figures, preserved against the sands of time, reveal a truth that is as profound as it is transformative. They are all black. This revelation, this undeniable truth, stands before us not as a contradiction to our faith, but as a testament to the diversity and unity that faith embodies. As your president, I see this moment not as a challenge to our beliefs, but as an opportunity to embrace a wider, more inclusive understanding of our history and spirituality. Russia, in its rich tapestry of cultures, traditions, and people, is uniquely positioned to lead the world into this new era of understanding and acceptance. From this day forward, let us proclaim our nation under the guidance of Black Jesus, a figure who represents not just the cornerstone of Christian faith, but also a symbol of the universal values of love, compassion, and brotherhood. This Black Jesus, whose likeness and history have been unveiled from the oldest vault, is a message to us all that divinity knows no color, that spiritual truth transcends race, and that our common humanity binds us more tightly than our differences divide us. Let this discovery remind us that history is not just the story of those who wield power, but also of those whose contributions have been overlooked or forgotten. It challenges us to re-examine what we know, to question our assumptions, and to open our hearts to the broader possibilities of understanding and faith. As we embark on this journey of discovery and understanding, let us do so with open minds and compassionate hearts. Let us build a nation that truly reflects the teachings of Black Jesus, a nation that stands for justice, equality, and love for all, regardless of race or creed. Ladies and gentlemen, people of Russia,
the U.S. is watching Moscow closely in 2020. 2 weeks before the election, the FBI indicted 6 Russians on charges of engaging in cyber attacks on the 2018 Winter Olympics and the 2017 French election.
No country has weaponized its cyber capabilities as maliciously and irresponsibly as Russia.
Meanwhile, Microsoft reported that a Russian hacker group attacked hundreds of political organizations and campaigns. And a Facebook investigation discovered a network of Russian trolls that paid Americans to write for a fake news site.
But knowing Russians and Vladimir Putin, I can see that he's going to gain a political upper hand in this, because they're creating new currency with, I think it's South Africa. So it's not just that. It's not a religious. There is a gain, a huge monetary financial gain in his statement. But nevertheless, I am very happy that the truth, even under this kind of a sauce, so to speak, it's coming out and we all are here to celebrate it.
U.S. authorities have been cracking down to prevent what happened during the 2016 U.S. presidential election.
Russia is behind the hacks that have brought Democratic Party and Clinton campaign emails into the public eye.
The growing furor over Moscow's use of social media to influence the 2016 presidential election.
The U.S. accused Russia of hacking and trolling attempts aimed at hurting the Democratic candidate in 2016. Moscow has denied any interference in the U.S. elections.
U.S. officials, experts at social media companies, and researchers at cybersecurity firms all say that Russia remains a very active and very serious threat, one that everybody is very much on the lookout for, even after Election Day. While officials and cybersecurity experts say they haven't found as much activity from Russia, and as we saw in the 2016, they say Russian hackers and trolls have expanded their toolkit and have become much more sophisticated and harder to detect.
In an extraordinary discovery, hidden beneath centuries of lore and legend, we have opened what can only be described as the oldest vault known to mankind. What we found within its ancient confines challenges the very fabric of our beliefs and heralds a new dawn for our country. Within this vault, we discovered figures of biblical proportions, characters that many have read about, debated, and revered. These figures, preserved against the sands of time, reveal a truth that is as profound as it is transformative. They are all black. In an extraordinary discovery, hidden beneath centuries of lore and legend, we have opened what can only be described as the oldest vault known to mankind. What we found within its ancient confines challenges the very fabric of our beliefs and heralds a new dawn for our country. Within this vault, we discovered figures of biblical proportions, characters that many have read about, debated, and revered. These figures, preserved against the sands of time, reveal a truth that is as profound as it is transformative. They are all black.
In 2016, Russian trolls created fake accounts and posted memes that attacked Hillary Clinton. They also bought advertisements on Facebook and organized events, including ones that drew support for Donald Trump. This year, the trolls tried something different. They set up a network of accounts and pages that were largely linked to a website called peacedata.net. But to anyone who knows Russian, the website's name hinted at its trolling origin. When you say Peace Data quickly, it sounds like a Russian obscenity.
Peace Data tried to look like a credible news outlet and trick people into then relying on that as their news.
After a tip from the FBI, Facebook said it discovered that Peace Data was run by people linked to a Russian troll factory called the Internet Research Agency. It had been accused by U.S. authorities of designing a social media campaign to provoke political and social discord.
Гражданских и оборонных заводов с врачами, учителями, учеными, волонтерами, предпринимателями, с многодетными семьями, с нашими героями, фронтовиками, добровольцами, солдатами и офицерами вооруженных сил России. Конечно, мы понимаем, что такие мероприятия готовятся, но тем не менее реальные потребности людей, безусловно, прорываются в этих беседах. Много идей было выдвинуто и на крупных общественных экспертных форумах. Предложения граждан, их устремления и надежды стали основой, стержнем тех проектов, инициатив, которые
Уважаемые граждане России, дорогие друзья, мы провожаем 2023 год. Совсем скоро он станет частью истории, а нам предстоит идти вперед, созидать будущее. В году уходящем мы напряженно трудились и многое сделали. гордились общими достижениями, радовались успехам и были тверды, отстаивая национальные интересы, нашу свободу и безопасность, наши ценности, которые были и остаются для нас нерушимой опорой. И главное, что нас объединяло и объединяет, это судьба Отечества, глубокое понимание высочайшей значимости того исторического этапа, через который проходит Россия, тех масштабных целей, которые стоят перед обществом, и той колоссальной ответственности за Родину, которую чувствует каждый из нас. Мы остро, отчетливо осознаем, как много в этот период зависит от нас самих, от нашего настроя на лучшее, нашего стремления поддержать друг друга словом и делом. Работа на общее благо сплотила общество. Мы едины в наших помыслах, в труде и в бою, в будни и праздники, проявляя самые главные черты народа России – солидарность, милосердие, стойкость.
What's your thoughts? Please be respectful with your comments. Also, please click the like, click the notification bell, and subscribe to this channel.
Listen, Genesis chapter 11 verse 10 explains the genealogy of Shem. Shem was a black man in Africa. If you repeat this back, Genesis 14 verse 13, Abraham steps on the scene. Being a descendant of Shem, which is a fact, means Abraham too was Abraham, born in the city of a black man called Nimrod, grandson of Ham. Ham had 4 sons. One was named Canaan. Here, let me do some explaining. Abraham, Isaac was Jacob had 12 sons. For real, and these were the children of Israel, according to Genesis chapter 10. These were the children of Israel, according to Genesis chapter 10. These were the children of Israel, according to Genesis chapter 10.